Joel James.
Thank you, Acting Llywydd. I would like to start by thanking the petitioner for raising such an important topic as this, and to also thank the Petitions Committee Chair, Jack Sargent, for opening this debate. This petition once again highlights that we have a major issue in Wales with regards to protecting and promoting our historic and cultural heritage. The fact that we've received this petition with over 10,000 signatures shows that people right across the country clearly feel that once again they are not empowered enough to be able to decide for themselves how their community is shaped. We learned from our visit to Sycharth and Owain Glyndwr that in collaboration with the landowner, Cadw are taking steps to improve and promote greater awareness and access to this site. But considerably more needs to be done to engage other stakeholders, such as the local authority. Indeed, as already mentioned, there were no street signs at all in directing me to this scheduled monument. And I believe that the underlying reason why other stakeholders haven't engaged is because they don't see this site as an asset. And this brings me to what I feel this petition is really highlighting. As mentioned, Cadw have a positive relationship with the landowner, and they have guardianship over Sycharth. But this wasn't always the case, and there are many other examples throughout Wales where this isn't the case. More needs to be done to address this and make sure that our heritage and community assets are not allowed to rot. While Cadw do recognise, promote and conserve many significant historical buildings and sites, those that fall short of Cadw's strict criteria but nonetheless have high community value are the ones most often left without adequate protected status and left to either crumble or are wantonly destroyed. Cowbridge Old Girls' School and Cardiff Velodrome are just two examples in my region that I can highlight. I believe the Welsh public shouldn't have to be signing petitions of this kind in a desperate attempt to get the Welsh Government to recognise the importance and significance of what we have to offer here in Wales in order to spur Cadw and others into greater action. There should be a much better mechanism in place to ensure that communities are properly consulted and the views are held as valid when deciding what needs to be protected. Furthermore, there is clear need for a larger range of protected statuses, which recognise that even if a site or building does not measure up to a grade 1 or 2 listing, residents can still be assured that something they value won't be wantonly destroyed. Finally, Acting Llywydd, I believe that we should also have a much harsher penalties for land and building owners who clearly flout the rules regarding places of historical and community importance. As was mentioned in the Chamber yesterday, Guildford Crescent in Cardiff, which the community heavily campaigned to save, is now just a pile of rubble. Clearly, the developers are not worried about the consequences of destroying this heritage. In the case of Sycharth, I believe the present landowner is very mindful of the historical significance of the site, but the truth is that subsequent owners may not be so caring, and therefore a site of such historical importance to Wales should always be able to rely on the strongest possible protections and the full weight of their enforcement. We have a valuable resource in Wales in our heritage that we can use to help promote tourism and to learn more about our own history. And whilst there are some exemplary examples where we have protected, renovated and developed living history, St Faggan has been the obvious example, we clearly do not go far enough. I believe I speak on behalf of all those who are frustrated at seeing heritage lost because this government has failed to act and failed to put into place a means by which a community can be empowered to protect those sites and those buildings that are important to them. And I would ask that the Welsh Government strongly considers taking positive action to address this. Thank you.